Hei.
Hei.
Hei. Dere nesten ferdige, dere?
Ja da.
Det er som litt sent ute.
Det går bra.
The making of flatbread was traditionally a very social activity. Typically, all the women in a community would gather and they would bake flatbread together. Once the flatbread is dry, it will keep for ages. And there's an old saying in Norway that a flatbread will keep from a child is born until he or she gets married. Of course, this was food for the common people. There is a flatbread which is more luxurious. It is called lefse, and there isn't really a good English word for lefse, but it does consist of more luxurious ingredients. It has flour, yes, but it also has eggs, butter, sour milk or buttermilk, and a bit of baking soda. You can also really think of the lefse as a blank canvas. It has a mild, slightly sweet flavour, but with that as a starting point, you can do almost anything. What I'm going to make now is a lefse roll with sardines. The Norwegian bristling sardines, they are first smoked and then put in oil. In this case, olive oil with a kind of Mediterranean flavour to them, and they are slightly salty. And that goes very well together with the sweetness from the lefse. And if I add a bit of the salmon roe, then it is really quite luxurious. I'm adding a bit of mango, quite unripe mango, so it's really more tart than it is sweet. And normally in Norway you would add a bit of herbs, fresh herbs. In this case I am using cilantro, and that gives it also kind of a connection to Eastern cooking. And then it's just to roll up, and if you're having this as kind of canapés, you can serve it just like this.
Yeah.
If you can't find lefse, and it might be difficult if you live somewhere outside of Norway, then you can use any kind of soft flatbread, for instance a chapati, and that I've done that a couple of times and it works out wonderfully.